Today we're going to tackle as many bosses as we can, not all at once, but separately. In the Frontier world, every boss can be encountered somewhere within an area. But what's interesting and what happens when you finish that campaign is that all of these bosses turn into the elite versions of themselves, making them much, much tougher. So today I'm going to show you the process to build an army, a posse of towers to get there. Once again, to get to this point, it took 7 different episodes, so if you missed that, don't worry, there is a playlist for you to watch later. But this is, for example, what we're looking at in terms of bloonarius. To beat bloonarius, we have to get through 2 million HP. Essentially the equivalent of a tier 3 boss, except on a hard map, custom bloons that were tougher, and 6 towers max. This was my current 6 tower setup upon completing the campaign, by the way. I'm sure you can see why I'm not even close. And so in order to get more unlocks, more upgrades in this game mode, you have to earn bananaite, and in the post-game, earning bananaite is easiest when doing side missions. I would do bosses, but I literally can't beat them, so this is the best way to farm them. Which, I'm gonna be 100% honest, is monotonous and boring as hell, because it's 20 rounds we have to sit through that we know we already beat, because the thing is, after you beat this for a whopping 5,000 bananaite, you have the opportunity to replay it as many times as you want, with basically the same stats. So this is a gameplay loop. Heal to full, run right back into the side mission, drop the same towers down, AFK, get the victory, heal, you get the point. Thankfully, with getting 12k bananaite every single run, it doesn't take too long to eventually get these supermines, which is going to be big. But supermines alone probably isn't enough vanilla to beat 2 million HP. Case in point over here, I've also already decided at this point that if I'm gonna beat any elite boss, it's gotta be Elite Lich, because even though it has more HP than bloonarius, it is on the easiest map possible. We can't use any buffs, but we can use debuffs. So this will give us a good indicator of how much more we need. We are also on a 20 round limit. Once we're out of those rounds, well, if you haven't done all 2 million HP by then you're pretty much cooked. First skull now. I have saved the sheriff morale bonus for now. By the way, it's an extra attack speed bonus for all monkeys in range when that happens. And it looks like we actually didn't leak too many lives from it, so not bad. We are behind pace though, so that's proof we gotta add more. Skull numero 2. 1 tick, and only 1. I'm not gonna lie, with only 1 tier 5, this progress is looking a lot better than I initially expected. Just in case you don't know, this Spike Factory, Bowie Jose, has a trait where it's a legendary monkey, so it gains a lot of attack speed. I don't know the exact percentage, but it seems to be good enough to feel like it's making a good difference. And by the way, you are allowed multiple tier 5s in this game, so if we did somehow have to find another Spike Factory, then we could turn that into a Supermines as well. Unfortunately, we don't have the bananaite for that just now. Halfway now. So you're telling me there's a chance. Well, here's the downside. You can retreat in this game mode, which would put your tower back into your posse, and then you're able to drop it anywhere again. However, the downside of this is the fact that, well, selling heals Lich, and retreating counts as selling in this game mode, so sadly I cannot do that. Although I might sell if it comes down to the last lane, because hang on. There's just 750k HP left, but somehow it feels like I can actually do this. Never tell me the odds. 600 now. Yeah, I gotta use morale. I'm at 90%. That's way too much to be holding on to. Blue strike now? Yeah. I think for the last skull, Lich Soul, it absolutely has to be in the back there. And also, oh, I don't like that ZMG being stunned that long. But anyway, that's the one exception I think selling is needed, because it's that close. I can't believe we actually can beat it with just Supermines. Jesus H. Christ, yeah, there's no shot. I have to. For the soul. Sell. Drop here. I question whether I should retreat Sheriff too. It goes up to 468 HP. So, oh god, I'm dead. My god. Wait. Huh? Okay, I survived, but I'm actually not sure how. Was it the DOT tick that finished off Lich, or... It should kill you. It's worth a lot of lives. Okay, no more questioning it, just accept that we got away with some highway robbery there. However, it's still not guaranteed. We still need to do 300k HP. 200k without selling. I'll blow all my morale here. And oh my god, what the hell? I can't believe that worked. Well, there's 1 of 6, and I'm telling you, I don't expect the other 5 to be as easy as this. We need more. Now we're gonna use that hard-earned bananaite to swab out our posse. I stalked the shop for many times, and I eventually found a Dartling Gunner, Takedown Nelly, which has Takedown, deal 125% damage to mobs and boss balloons. Pretty good bonus, eh? Combine that with the fact that I can do the middle path, and I think this is pretty much a no-brainer. Who doesn't want to add an MAD to their party? I'll do a laser shock for the completionist sake. We'll drop Zinger Rays for the Mad, because I don't want to be relying on no ability. And now with Mad and Supermines, I think we can at least take one of the 5 remaining bosses down. How about bloonarius next? Once again, it's on Spillway, which is a bit of a tougher map, especially because you can't quite put the Spike Factory Supermines, like, in the middle, which is going to make defending balloons really sus, but I guess here's what I could do. I'll spend some bananaite so that the Super Monkey can at least see inside. Very important for it to be able to shoot inside, and don't forget, too, that we can retreat here. It's no Lich. Just like the Super Monkeys, I will also put it shooting through the hole in case I do need help later. I have a feeling Diamond Balloons are going to kill me. For those who don't know what Diamond Balloons do, well, they have 100 HP. They look like diamonds, which they are, but they only take 1 instance of damage per, and oh my god, I didn't realize it spawned out every 1%. DDTs and ZMGs too, so I guess I gotta use my energy on these guys, or they move pretty slow, so surprisingly, I think I'm good. Okay, let's turn off the morale on Sheriff here. How about use a Tech Tier? Yeah, Tech Tier would be good. Although, frankly, I didn't do a lot of damage. I'm dead. Oh, thank god I paused before I died. Okay, never mind. We're not ready for bloonarius. Before we try another boss, another substitute. This alchemist, Riley, has extra attack speed. I'll use that attack speed for a 401. I'll get rid of one of the ISAB monkeys for the alchemist, because just a simple outbuff on a Mad and Supermines will go a long way in getting more DPS for cheap. Our next best bet is into the Infernal Cavern, where I think Infernal is not too hard of a map, even though it is expert. I guess once again, my main issue are balloons coming from the bottom side when Blast is up top. For that, I'll figure out what to do, and I'm not gonna lie, this setup does not really inspire confidence. Only 1.75 million HP, so it's not that bad. But I just wanted to put the Mad in a spot, even though the ability doesn't do very good right now. Just in a spot where, I don't know, I don't have to keep retreating and putting it, because I guess on this map, you can't really get every single, like, monkey in range of Sheriff here. I also forgot to, I should be comboing attack speed with the Mad ability. But who's counting track? Here's what I'm talking about, though. The balloons coming from the bottom, we have to make sure we can handle, because Spike Factory cannot see them. And I guess if we are in trouble, I could replace the Spike Factory at the Supermines if things get far. Anyway, let's wait for the rocks to disappear so that we can combo. Again, there we go. That looks like a real damage Mad now. And this is going to be easier than Lich, I feel like. Blast is not hard, it's just annoying. No need to worry, guys. We won. Wait. What are these? Glass balloons. I think the Tech Tier doesn't damage them, but how many lives does it leak? 60. Okay, I'm really close right now to replacing the Supermines. Max Heat? Max Heat means I can't currently retreat it, so I kind of have to wait to replace it. Oh crap, DDTs came in. Do I have time to wait? Go, 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 go. It's your minds. Save my ass. Tech terror. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I kind of predicted this issue from a mile away. We just gotta hope that we don't have to sell and rebuy or buy or sell too many times because this will... Oh god, that range is tiny. This will take away stamina. I think we have enough to last the whole way because it's still at 70%. But something to watch out for. We're slacking on DPS, so... Combo again. Much needed DPS boost there. Gotta work on damaging here. Can I sell? No. Crap, crap, crap. I'm dead. Because there's a bunch of diamond balloons here. And I can't sell the... Oh, I can sell now. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Please don't die here, man. I want to die. Wait. Oh my god, 136. You gotta be shitting me. Why is this game so hard? I also completely forgot to put ice on water the entire time. What the hell am I doing? Please don't tell me I'm gonna die to purples too. At a point, I kind of wonder whether I should be saving my mad ability just for like the balloons coming in. That seems to be a bigger threat than anything else. Nah, I'm greedy. I'm greedy. The earlier we finish this, the less menacing rounds we have to deal with. That's also my take. One more skull to go. And we done did it. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. What are these purples, bro? What are these glass balloons? Don't kill me. Oh my effing god. You gotta be shitting me. I wanna die. All that effort for nothing, and I probably lose bananaite too, right? God, yeah, minus 5,000. Let's regroup. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. Take 2, and this time, instead of just letting myself die, I completely forgot that I could have just used powers. Yes, powers are allowed here. And are legal and balanced for if I do struggle to something. Good word of advice would probably be to stock up on some more Super Monkey Storms, because those are really good at getting out of an ugly situation. Bro, why is it always that, like, everything's on cooldown? That's my second Super Monkey Storm gone. Alright, F it, I'm going ham. Mad ability now. Last call. Final stretch, don't fail me now. There's a lot of... oh god, I have a time stop. 5 time stops, F it. Yeah, this is where I died last time. I gotta use it, I gotta use it, I gotta use it. Monkey boost too if I need to, or no? I think Mad's got us in terms of breaking those glass balloons down. Oh my god. This feels so cheesy, but hey. They're at your disposal. We have to use them. God, that was tough. Not proud of having to use 3 powers there, but... didn't want to take any longer than I currently did to take this one down. GG. And now to take on boss number 3, let me recruit the 000 ice. I need this ice monkey because it needs to be turned into an 030, and I am going to drop Doc Bishop for it. And the reason for this change is because Flooded Valley is the map for Vortex, and so I need that ice to build an ice platform. Otherwise, as you see, if I didn't have an ice platform, the range for the Spike Factory would be pretty much only 1 spot, which isn't ideal, and also the mad would be very far away. My thinking is I put it here so that the mad can be a little bit closer. Obviously, I gotta make sure it doesn't get stunned. But in doing this, I can pretty much put every single tower over here. This is an incredibly tight fit, but it does do the job. Nice. Forgot to restock on Super Monkey Storm, so hopefully we don't need it. But, oh my god, it's 3.3 million. Maybe not then. Well, first off, it really depends on how fast Elite Vortex is, because it seems very slow. Yeah, what, 8%? 8%, eh? And, am I right to say that Vortex knocks back a set amount every single skull, like every time it hits a skull? Because if that's the case, then we actually don't need Super Mines to do damage at all, I'm pretty sure. Like, just you watch, even with this very, very, very slow damage. Oh god, actually, end of round. Did this Super Mines did good damage there, so nice. But look at this knockback. Look, it's literally back at the entrance. So don't just look at the map at face value, because how Ninja Kiwi does this difficulty thing is they make it easier to compensate if the map is hard, so reduce balloon speed and whatnot. Granted, Cubism Lich is probably still the easiest, just HP-wise. Another mad ability in this, yeah. Mad is just kind of a cheat code. If we can only use 2 tier 5s to beat all these bosses here, that would be pretty hype. Looks like Vortex stands no chance, though. Oh, whoa, what? Oh my god. I'm an idiot. It wasn't Vortex that killed me, it was round 66 again? Okay, I'm done trolling this time, I promise. This time I put all my defense closer to the middle. Guess that would buy me a little bit more time if I was leaking because one side just simply ran through too quickly, but it was 66 that killed me, so let's hover. Time stop if needed. Oh god, again. Time stop. 115 lives? No. What the hell are these glass balloons, man? Okay, there's no way they get me a third time in a row. They also didn't have any Super Monkey Storms in the shop, so I couldn't pick it up. I got a glue trap, though. But this time I'm holding. I think I'm just going to use a monkey boost or one of these no matter what. Probably time stop. Yep, here we go. This? Boost 2? Yeah, F it. I'm done. I'm just done. Oh my god, even then, what's going on? Many things got stunned. Is that because Vortex got close? Might have been. Oh no, the Retribution came in. Right. Forgot those existed. Anyway, starter rounds are always the scariest, so just make sure to slow the game down, because that's when we lose every single one of our super mines. Another combo now. Halfway. 71. I'll use an attack speed here. That looks like I could use it. I could need it. Good. Oh, another game? Look. Yep. Another time stop here. I ain't wasting it. I think this was the one this is the round that killed me last time, right? On Blastopolis. Well, now I won't forget 66 and 73. You know, kind of like how in vanilla BT6, nobody ever forgets round 63 or 98 or round 5 ABR. If Frontier is ever popular enough, then 66 and 73 will be, like, known as the scariest numbers. That's all. I'm dead here. Monkey boost. Right? Yeah. No mines is a scary time. Again, I'm not proud of having to use multiple powers, but it is what it is. It's not like if I got a giant Legend of the Night or 6 super mines, nobody would bat an eye and say I'm cheating. But when I pull out one time stop, suddenly, hello, human resources? For the record, I'm just making up scenarios, people in my head. I don't think anyone genuinely has actually said that. It's all in good fun. Alright, last mad ability, and nice. Spike Super Mines Explosions to finish it all off. 3 down, 3 to go. Next up, Dreadbloon on the map X Factor. Probably the hardest map of any boss, but Dreadbloon is easy when you have multiple categories, so I think it should be alright. I also upgraded my Super Monkey to a Dark Champion now, so that can defend the other lanes that the Super Mines cannot reach. Let's hope that's the case. I also have 2 throwaway heroes right now, or towers in my posse. Sada and Heli. That's because I added a Heli, because it gives extra bananaite, 10% here, so combined with Sada, plus 15% sounds pretty juicy to me. And I think it's worth the sacrifice of having 2 less towers. But again, I could always just upgrade this Heli to something else. I'm not sure yet. I think if the new balloons can be blowed back, I will probably try Middle Path. Plus, Middle Path can be upgraded to a Marine, which can do damage. But for now, I think a blowback would be good. Alright, we'll use every last amount of damage we have in the Mad, because it's about to be stunned in the military. I guess we'll have it damage here now. Or attack here. Oh, crap. There are rock balloons, too. Do I need to move my... They're really slow, though. I think we'll be fine. Although I wouldn't speak too soon, because there's a chance that I might need super mines to help me out there. Again, Mad is completely useless, and I don't know if the Dark Champion can do enough for now. Obviously, if I die here, though, the easy way out would simply just be to upgrade to Legend of the Night, and we're all good. But that takes a little bit more grinding than I would like at the moment. And now here come the diamond balloons or rock balloons down here. Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm gonna move this over here. And instead of retreating and buying it back, I guess I'll just upgrade to Chinook. But right now it seems like we're popping them, so... Without the Zero Mine, so that's good. Yeah, what is the speed of these balloons again? Looks like 20%. Not as bad as Flooded Valley, but still. They're gonna need a lot more than just 20% to stand a chance, let me just say. Halfway point, we can probably now just blast through magic really quickly. Support will actually probably be easier than military, just because it seemed like Mad was doing more damage than the Super Mines, boss damage-wise. Gotta be careful about Retribution Balloons here. Stuns are no joke. Oh god, wait, I'm leaking. 374? It doesn't feel like, no, they can't be blown back. I'm looking. They seem to still be moving their merry way. Good god, these stuns. Final stretch. Another one. Oh wait, what? When did I drop to 160 lives? Am I dying? I can't tell when that happened, or if it just happened. But it didn't look like anything was leaking. Not so fast. Glass? I'm holding on to my time stop if I need. Wait, why are they okay, they're vortex because of the aura balloon, I think, or one of the other balloons, I forget. But we're not out of the woods yet. I was gonna say that without Dark Champion, yeah, we absolutely would be done here. I needed that third tower, even though it's not good boss damage, just to defend the normal balloons, and Dark Champion does that. Dark Champ does the job. One more combo, and that should get us the last 100k. Nice-oo. 2 more to go. And see, now we get 28k bananaite. Alright, now back to bloonarius, where I think I can get the job done, because once again, I needed a monkey to defend the balloons leaking, and I hope Dark Champion does that. Things I could upgrade to as well is the Marine, but I feel like Marine does very little damage, that it's not worth it. If the Dark Champ can't defend it, Marine will likely not make a difference. It is a lot to ask for, though, because once again, there are so many fortified ZMGs that are spawning out, to the point where I'm actually afraid to be using Mad ability, because I don't know if we can actually handle that volume if we kill bloonarius too fast, you know what I mean? Like, shit, if every 1%'s like this, I should probably take my time and probably just use some mad attacks over here, right? Yep, especially since the first skull hits, and there are 5 FCMGs, or FBADs, what the hell? What the hell, man? Maybe I should have brought back one of my tech tiers or something like that. Sheesh. I'll use my attack speed bonus now, and F it, mad ability. Oh, no, we're dead. Okay, we gotta save this for last then. The greed has to stop now for the final 2 bosses, though, because they're actually very tough. We're gonna get rid of Sawdust 5% and add an Engineer. Should be pretty unexpected, but what Rapid Fire Flora does is it allows us to get Overclock. I think the added Overclock should be enough to take down FaZe, which is on Quiet Street. Now, big issue here, and that's that Matt can't really attack over the wall, unless the hitbox is big enough. Let me just test. Is it working? Oh, it is actually. Okay, never mind. This is fine then. 1.5 million HP, which is approximately, I think, 3 million effective. We've handled that before. And since FaZe doesn't spawn out crap ton of bads like the bloonarius does, once again, I think this should be easier and not the hardest boss of the 6. But Overclock is so big. You just wait for the mad ability to be up to combo with it, and all of a sudden your ability, now it does so much, like, hundreds of thousands more damage. And that'll get us through to the end much faster. Along with the Chinook being able to save us on some Chinooking or retreating stamina costs. Another one. It's getting out of range of the super mines now, so up here you go. Don't die to the diamond balloon, please. Don't make me Dark Champion this, bruh. Alright, no big deal. Retribution balloon moment, infinite stuns, I cannot get my mad ability off. Hello. Anytime now, there we go. Oh, no, I wasted it, God. Oh, that's so bad. I lost an entire cycle of mad ability, or most of it, because of the stun. I should have been patient and waited. Oh well, good news is that Retribution balloons are not every single round. Far from it. I'll use stamina just to move Albuff around. Also, Sheriff is free to move around. You just gotta make sure to do it often, or place him down right away, so that he regenerates his morale. This next one will be halfway. Pretty formulaic stuff, once again, so there's not much to say other than rinse and repeat the ability, and eventually, it'll be at 0 HP. Alright, the home stretch. Just don't get killed by any diamond balloons or glass balloons, and we are good. We got this. With the phase slow, each mad ability only does 150k. But GG. Took a little bit more rounds than I would have liked, but all in all, pretty easy. And now for the sixth and final one, I think we just have to, instead of winging it with our current setup, recruit a monkey that I know will work well with it. Longshot Annie, I think we'll go ahead and recruit. You wouldn't be surprised with this choice, but we'll drop the overclock and get Annie into the equation and upgrade her to Spear of the Forest 150. And that, ladies and gents, is how you deal with infinite balloons. There is no amount of FZMGs that can get through this. Just make sure to set it back here. This time for sure, trust me. It's kind of funny because you would not think bloonarius is the hardest boss, but it is by far in this game mode. You cannot tell me otherwise. I'm confident that I'm just gonna use the mad ability and stamina now, or morale, just to spawn a crap ton of crap on the screen. Because I know we're chilling. Although for the F-Bats, I will break them down faster, because what Spear of the Forest excels in is, well, turning them all to low HP stuff so it can handle all the other insides. You know what I mean? The damage actually on it isn't that good, but trust me, it's doing a very important 30 AK damage. Like, you would not believe we were struggling that badly, given how clear the coast is right now. There's a chance it might have to do with me putting the sewer mines a little bit lower, too. Starting it lower means, I guess, some of the mine explosions can kind of clip the inside of the circle where all the balloons are. But nevertheless, I still think I do need that Spear of the Forest. Like, what it's really good for, I guess, is the collapse balloon. Or, yeah, the low HP balloons that F us up really badly. Like Retribution, for example. I think they're still ticking in damage, right? I'm not sure, but oh my god, these stuns are so bad. So brutal. Oh, no, DDT. DDT. Blowback? Oh god. That almost got by us. Okay, just be prepared to hold for a time stop if the Retribution balloons keep on stunning. Because that's by far the most, or our biggest threat right now. And yeah, without Retribution stunning, I think we can go all the way now. Okay, don't blow all of our morale. Might need to keep it later. Pop count-wise, 1.2 million, 2.1 on Bowie Jose here. Another combo here will get us pretty much near the end. And there it is. So you know how they call it axis of, say, sniper when you use all tier 5 snipers? What is it when you take down all of one type of balloon? I'd like to coin it axis of bosses. How does that sound? Although I guess I should clarify all current existing non-DLC bosses. Because while we've now completed every side mission of every elite boss, there is still one more. However, our job here is done for now, so thank you for watching, and as you can see, once you beat the elite version, you get a nice shiny black border. All I can say right now is stay tuned, as we still have one more, even tougher boss to handle that I know we're definitely not prepared for yet.